In this video, I'm doing a review of the Netatmo Smart Indoor camera with HomeKit Secure video and facial recognition. Hi, welcome back. My name is John and this is HomeKit Authority. We do news, reviews and tutorials on everything HomeKit from devices and software. So if you've not already subscribed, then hit the subscribe button and also the bell button to be notified when new videos come out. Also, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up as it helps other people find the video and it'd be greatly appreciated. Also, if after watching this video and you want to purchase it, there's some links in the description below that help this channel out at no extra cost to you. So the Netatmo Smart Camera is an indoor camera and it's got a 1080p lens on board with a 130-degree field of view. It's also got night vision and it's able to see up to 50 meters. It's also got facial recognition, which can detect people entering the home and build up a profile over time. Also recently supports HomeKit Secure video. It's also got local storage where you can save to an SD card, and it also supports Dropbox and local NAS. Now the real beauty of this as well, it has also got an app with no subscription. So in this video, we'll talk through the design, the setup, also how the app works, how HomeKit Secure video works, and my conclusion. So continue watching all the way to the end to find out if this camera is worth buying. So first of all, starting with the design and some of the basic features. The camera body is a minimalistic cylinder design. Netatmo has made the smart camera out of aluminium housing with a black bar on the front of the camera. This contains the camera, which has a 130-degree field of view, and it also features a LED on the front to let you know whether the camera is recording or not. On the back of the camera, you'll find the micro SD slot along with the Ethernet port and the power supply. On the bottom is a silicone base, which helps it stay in place. Overall, I'm pretty impressed with the design. It feels pretty sturdy, and it's a camera that will fit into overall surroundings. Now looking at setup and how to get started with the app and HomeKit. So first of all, it's pretty straightforward to set up. It starts with downloading the Netatmo security app. Now, if you're already a user, you'll already have this app. If not, you download it from the relevant app store. Once you've downloaded the app, the setup process is fast and straightforward. It involves plugging in the unit and then following the instructions as they go. You turn over the device to activate the setup process. It will ask you to confirm some Wi-Fi settings, and once that is all done, your camera is good to go. Now, connecting to HomeKit might be a little bit different depending on the model you've got. Now, the model I received had the HomeKit code within the app. Some of them, however, have it on the actual base of the device. If you're using one where the HomeKit code is within the app, make sure you save this because you do need this later. Now, setting up with HomeKit is exactly the same as setting up with any other device. You simply scan or manually type in my case, the HomeKit code, and then follow the instructions. You then get to name the device and also allocate it to a room. So all in all, the setup process is really simple, really straightforward, and what you would expect with any HomeKit device. Now moving on to the app and the features of the Netatmo Indoor Smart Camera. In order to use the Indoor Smart Camera, use the Security app, which is the same app that pairs with its smart detector and outdoor camera. When you first open the Security app, you'll see a timeline of all your events in a vertical format. The app gives you each event, a date and a timestamp, along with a symbol showing if it's a person, animal, or motion. And now if you're already using the Netatmo outdoor camera, for instance, as I am, you'll also have all the events in one timeline. Now this can get a little bit messy if you are trying to manage multiple cameras. It also registers sirens going off to alert you to a sound. You also have a home and away tab, which shows you who is at home and who is not. It uses the profiles that you've set up within the app to determine this. However, that being said, the camera is not that clever. So you'll need to create a profile for people that live or visit at home often. You do this by clicking on an unknown face within the timeline and creating a profile for that person. If the camera does flag an unknown person, and depending on the settings, it will record or send you a notification. However, as I found, if it does detect an unknown person that actually is a known person, you can long press on that image and then assign it to the profile of the person that it is. It will also ask you as well whether you want to confirm other images, and if you do, you just simply click them and you click confirm. There is also one thing to point out: to be more mindful where you place this camera. During my testing, it would capture faces on the screen of famous people or actors or whoever was on the screen and alert me to being an unknown person. And because within the settings you can't turn off unknown faces detection, it will constantly be alerting you that it's detected an unknown face. So I found halfway through my testing, I moved the camera to a different location so it wasn't facing a television screen. Besides alerting to motion and faces, it will also detect sirens. So for instance, if you've got an alarm system or a smoke detector in your home, it will send you a notification that it's detected a siren and also start recording. I tested this with the Eve Water Guard and it worked brilliantly. Also with the app, you have advanced settings, so you can set it so when you want it to record for certain events, both for home and away. You also can edit the profiles within the advanced settings, and you also can set it up with Dropbox and an FTP server. Now, I've tested it with both and they worked really well. And I'm just touching on the video quality. The video quality is reasonable. It's not fantastic. It is 1080p, but you've got no way of changing the resolution. The camera does all of this for you, depending on the Wi-Fi strength. It also has infrared vision as well, and this is up to 15 meters. Based on my testing, this has worked okay, and it will give you a reasonably quality image. It also has a built-in microphone, so it does record the sound the camera picks up. Now, one of the things that's missing for me is the ability to be able to talk back and have a speaker so you can speak to someone if they enter your property. Now, moving on to HomeKit and HomeKit Secure video support. Tapping the live camera feed in the Home app will show you the timeline of motion activity record at the bottom display. Apple has split these into events that help you easily identify, and HomeKit has 4 different icons to help you identify the motion that is recorded. Selecting a clip for playback I found responsive, and you're able to move around the timeline and look at various different things. Now, the real benefit of HomeKit Secure Video is its privacy. You've got various different privacy options depending on the settings that you want to deploy. For instance, if you've got people at home, if you don't want the camera to be on at all, you can do that. But also, if you want it to just stream, you can also do that as well. Now, if you're away, you can set it to stream and record, so it records any motion detection. Now, as part of HomeKit, the Netatmo Indoor camera also features a motion sensor and a occupancy sensor. Now, you can use these in automations and triggers to say trigger lights in the room, and this is something that I played with and they worked really well. So I've got no particular issue with the HomeKit support. I think it works really well with the Netatmo camera, and one of the things I really like is you can still use the Netatmo app if you want to, unlike another brand that's brought HomeKit Secure Video out. Conclude this review and give it an overall summary on whether I think it's worth buying this camera. The Netatmo Indoor Security Camera is a great option for anyone who wants to monitor their home and be alerted to any issue. I really like the design and it allows it to fit in most surroundings. The quality of the recordings, while not the best, it's certainly good enough to monitor your home with a decent night vision and facial recognition. But I would have liked to have seen two-way audio, which is something I love about the Circle 2. The facial recognition feature works really well to identify people, although you have to be careful if the camera is positioned facing near a TV, as it will pick up faces from that screen. But being a fan of HomeKit Secure Video and this being added recently is a big bonus for this smart camera. The ability to monitor and control the Netatmo camera from the Home app and know it's all done with privacy in mind is absolutely fantastic. Although the smart camera has some huge positives and it's a camera that provides peace of mind, the one thing that lets it down is its inability to turn off recordings when people are at home. Unless you want to turn it off completely, then you have to remember to turn it back on. But from what I understand, Netatmo plan to address this in the future software updates. So overall, I'm really impressed with the camera. I think it does a great job at giving people peace of mind and also recording events and letting you know if people have entered your home that should not be in your home, or certainly people like your family members that have arrived home, such as kids. It's a good camera, and I think it's going to be one of those cameras that people will buy going forward. Now it's got HomeKit Secure Video. So guys, thank you for watching this video. It's been greatly appreciated. If you've not subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. And also, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you've got any question or comments, and leave them below. And also, don't forget to check out the other videos that are on the channel because they contain other HomeKit reviews and tutorials. Thanks very much. Speak to you soon.